Hey guys, Crystal here. So I'm sorry I've been MIA. I've been dealing with a lot of emotions lately that kind of were overwhelming, and I wanted to have some time to myself without other people's opinions in my ear. So I've just been keeping to myself a bit due to stuff that's happened. But I wanted to update you on what happened after I got fired. So the client that I had been working for, she did end up going to the hospital and they ended up keeping her. They did some testing and they found out that she had a seizure and then she had a stroke. So it was really, really good thing that I did call 911 when I did, because that did give her a little extra time, I suppose. I got to talk to her once before she got transferred to a bigger hospital. The town that we're in right now is just like 4,000 people and they have a very small hospital. So most of the time when they have patients like that, they tend to transfer. So before she got transferred, I did get to talk to her. I did get some information and did find out that her brother was not the POA like I had thought, that he was the medical gosh, I forgot it now, medical proxy or something like that. So only when something medically goes wrong to where she cannot make a decision for herself, then he steps in. So he was not technically the POA. Medical proxy, I guess, gave him the right to call himself POA, which are two totally different things. She was very thankful that I ended up calling 911, and I am so thankful that she was thankful. Now, things that happened after that is really what kind of got to me a bit. So you guys know, I did end up telling a social worker about what her brother had told me and just the stuff that had happened. I was not employed by a company. I was employed by a person, and this was, personal checks that I was given. And so it wasn't anything that I could go to like corporate about or anything like that. So I did my best and did what I could there. However, like 5 days later, she passed away, and she passed away in the hospital. And I'm gonna try not to cry here. But that really messed with me a lot, because when I was with her and I was talking to her, the only thing she wanted was to pass away at home. She did not want to pass away in the hospital. That was really hard for me to deal with, because the one thing that she wanted, I couldn't help her with. And she refused to go back home with hospice care because she felt too independent to get it. If she would not accept hospice care or any other medical care at home, then they would not release her to go home. And so she passed away. So that is what I've been dealing with emotion wise, just kind of dealing with that. It's amazing how little time you can spend with someone yet still feel so close to them. So, I would spend the night at her house and get to talk to her and everything. And so that was, being in her personal space and getting to know her on a personal level is different. And so you can become friends a lot quicker when you're in that situation. And so I was really sad. I was really bummed, and I have never had an experience where someone I've known has passed away. Of course, I don't have that many people that are really close to me. I don't have much family. So this was really different for me, and really horrible feeling. So really emotional for me to deal with, because I know that she just wanted to pass away at home. But that is the update on that, and I know nothing else. Other than that, I have not gotten another job, and I won't get another job while we're here. So in 3 to 4 weeks, we'll be gone anyways. I did get a call from like Starbucks and an interview from there. I thought it would be leading them into deception, that I would be actually staying on. So, and that would be wasteful for an employer to spend money training me on something when I'm only going to be there like 4 weeks or so. I didn't take any local job offers, because unless it's going to be something where we're both straightforward and we're only needed for a very short amount of time, then it would be not okay for me to waste someone's time and effort to train me just to stay on for a little bit. They do not have any temporary employment services in this area, which is strange. But I mean, this is a really small town, so I don't know. And I don't have the enough fuel to constantly be driving back and forth to a bigger city around here. So I've just kind of been sticking with trying to get stuff going with my Etsy shop again, and I have possibly thought about doing a Patreon page. I have a Patreon page, it's already started, I just don't have it public. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. We'll see. I just need to figure something out until we get up there, and then in March I actually start my proctorship, and so I already have that set up, and hopefully I have it set up. She has to talk to her employer and see if she can be my proctor or not, but that'll be a really busy time for me, so we'll see what happens then. But that's all I got right now, just dealing with that. I'm still doing really well in school, still holding my 4.0 pretty good, and I'm really excited for us to move on to our next adventure. These people who we're staying with right now have been super kind and so generous in letting us use their driveway and their water and go in and take showers and their laundry. And so it's been really, really awesome of them, and we're super blessed and so thankful to know these guys, and so thankful that they're viewers of ours. But that's the update for right now. So not much, but just wanted to apologize for being a little gone for a while, but just trying to roll through the motions with things. So, but that's all I got for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.